but I still just want to talk about my experience with the AstraZeneca Covid-19 vaccine.
Here I am, know it's been a while. I was in denial about my love.
I got my shot yesterday, that's 2nd April 2021. And yeah, I just want to share my experience so far. After I took my shot, I made sure I sat down for some time, because already when I got there, some of the nurses were talking about how it's advisable to eat something before you take your vaccine.
And here I hadn't eaten, so I was.
But one nurse advised that, I can eat right after taking the vaccine. And one thing I did too was that I took paracetamol before going to take the vaccine. So I sat down for some time just to make sure everything is okay. I don't collapse or something, right? Because she also talked about how someone collapsed after taking the vaccine, okay? So after some few minutes, I got up to get some food, just to go to my base and eat. While I was getting down the staircase to my base, I started feeling a burning sensation at the site of injection, which is right here. I didn't feel pain, and I'm sure it's because of the parada I took before the vaccine, but I was feeling a burning sensation right here. And then it kind of intensified after some time, but then it went down, okay? And that was it. I didn't feel anything again. So I go home, we go to church, everything is fine. Then when we closed from church, all of a sudden I started feeling feverish, let me say malaria, those malaria symptoms, body pains, joint aches. I didn't really have a headache, right? But I had the body pains, joint aches. I was feeling so tired. And even at the latter part of service, I was kind of dozing. So that's what I experienced so far. But when we go home, it's intensified that I had to go and sleep by force. What I feel is intense may be so mild for somebody, okay? It varies with individuals. Who is that one making noise? Pardon me, okay? So I took in another dose of paracetamol, 1 gram. And please, if you are taking a paracetamol, make sure in a day you do not exceed 4 grams, okay? That's the maximum daily dose of paracetamol. And if you already have a liver problem, your maximum is 2 grams. But still, that depends on how severe your liver problem is. So that was just by the way. So I took a dose of paracetamol, and the problem didn't seem to work, because I was still feeling malaria-ish, and I just went to bed. I was feeling cold, and the funny thing is I felt like my body is hot or warm to touch. But then my mom touched my neck and my face, and then she said no, my body is not warm or hot to touch. And my dad did the same thing too, and he also said no, my body is not warm or hot to touch. So I'm like, so is it my mind is playing with me or something? But then eventually my body started feeling warm to touch, right? So that's another thing I experienced. So I went to bed. I forced myself to bed because I struggled to sleep because of how I was feeling. Then around 12:52 a.m., I don't know, I woke up. Then all of a sudden I wasn't feeling any of that again. So maybe the para had now started working, or I don't know, the thing just decided to take a break. Okay, so 12:52, everything was fine. I even took off the thick top that I was wearing because I was feeling cold then. I took it off. I was feeling hot, normal hot, not sick hot, but normal hot. So I even removed the cloth that I used to cover myself because I was cold. I removed it and I slept, right? That was 2nd April. So now today that I'm recording, that is 3rd April. I woke up around 7 something, but I was still in bed because I was feeling tired. I didn't feel like getting up. Okay, so I was still feeling tired, like I said, and now the body ache was really there. It also started like a gradual onset, then it intensified, then the chills went down, but then still there was body ache. Right now that I'm sitting here, I feel really tired and really sleepy. I just want to go and sleep, okay? And there was just housefly on the phone. So yeah, I did breakfast and I couldn't even eat my breakfast. I've lost a little bit of appetite and my mouth is a little bit bitter, so that's why I said like the malaria-ish symptoms. But so far, yeah, that is what I have experienced and what I'm currently feeling, and it's been 2 days, so I'll see how tomorrow will go like. Also, the injection site, that's my left arm, ouch, it hurts, okay, it really hurts. It started last night, hurting last night, but today it's really there that if I just do this, it really hurts. But it's not swollen, it's not swollen or hardened or anything, it just hurts. My sister's own, she's not really feeling pain there, but then her injection site is swollen and then it's hardened. That is her own. I prefer mine to that. So anyway, that is what I feel. Again, the degree of pain is different for everyone. Intensity of pain is different for everyone. Maybe I'm saying it really hurts like so much for me. It might just be a mild pain for somebody, okay? So yeah, I'm just sharing my personal experience with the vaccine, okay? So now, as to whether or not you should take it completely depends on you and how you're feeling about it. I will advise people around me to go in for the vaccine, but then if you feel like you don't want to take it, it's certainly fine. It's really up to you. Though we are trying to achieve a herd immunity, as in giving a lot of people the vaccine so that a lot of people as possible can gain immunity to the virus. That is a similar thing that happened with polio virus, that now polio virus has been eradicated from the world. And some of you have not even heard about polio virus or how devastating it was. So all that is trying to be achieved is to eradicate coronavirus from the world entirely. And if you experience any side effects, do share it to your appropriate health facility or wherever you're supposed to inform. All right, there are forms that you fill in your side effects. Gathering all those helps a lot, so when that information is put out, people know what to expect, like what I'm doing. So at least you know you can expect to have chills, you can expect to have headache, you can expect to have swollen injection sites. Yeah, all that helps. And there are people that have completely not experienced anything. I know 2 people, they've experienced nothing after taking the virus, but apparently you can even take it like for up to 3 days, you not feel anything, and after 3rd day you may start feeling symptoms. So you can help by sharing your side effects. Again, I will advise you to go for the vaccine, but then if you do not want to go for it, it's totally up to you. It's really your choice to make, honestly speaking, okay? So yeah, thanks for listening, and if you have anything to share, drop it in the comment section.